The cats really seem to like Matt's bed. What do you think about Matt's bed, Polar Bear? Well, I'm just really trying to get a nap right now, dude. I'm really tired. I'm kind of exhausted. I've really had a busy day. I've eaten breakfast and I've used the cat box. So I really need to take a nap. I'm tired.
Hi.
They like your room, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And guess what, guys? I just made this sandwich, and I just ate it. It was Hawaiian bread, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, pickles, and ham. And if you like all those things, the sandwich is just delicious. It tastes really good. So I recommend it. 5 out of 5 stars. It's delicious.
That guy is getting to be quite a little chef making food for himself. He's going to be pretty much self-sufficient pretty soon, I think. Mr. Self-Sufficient.
Yeah, and tonight I'm going to make some pork rib bites, I think is what they're called.
Cool. And Skittles, she kind of chooses our room. How you feeling, Skittle? Are you comfy on our bed? Huh? Are you furring it all up? Yeah, she's the fluff ball kitty. Cool thought came to me today. I feel like God kind of brought something to my mind that with where we're at in the internet ministry right now, that we're coming up to the end of the funding that God had given us. And it's kind of the same thing when He first led us to go full time. We had prayed about it, we fasted about it, and we just really felt like God wanted us to do this, but we had no idea how we would be able to do that financially. But we knew we needed to do it because God was calling us to do it, so we stepped out, and as we stepped out, God made a way where there didn't seem to be a way. So today, I felt like I got this picture on my mind of the Israelites coming up to the Red Sea when they were leaving Egypt, and they got to the end and they just thought, this is it, we're done, there's no way here. But then God parted the Red Sea and made a way where there didn't seem to be a way, just like when He called us to go out into ministry in the beginning. But now, I feel like the Red Sea part was when we first went into ministry and we were going through a transition period, a training period, a learning period, as the Israelites did out in the desert before they actually got to the promised land that they were going to take. And I feel like that's where we're at right now, that God is bringing us to the point where we're going to be ready to take the promised land, but we have used up the funding that God has given us over the past couple of years to do this ministry. And again, we're kind of like at the edge of the water, just like the Israelites were before they went into the promised land at the River Jordan. And they, it didn't look like they were going to be able to get across there, but God stopped the waters up and brought them across. So that was kind of a cool visual of how God parted the Red Sea for us to go into doing this video full time, and then we've gone through that learning period, and now we're ready. We feel like God's going to open something up, and we're going to be able to go in and take the promised land that He's calling us to take. And here we are again. We need another miracle of God to be able to move on, step in, and take that promised land that He has called us to take. This morning I kind of had that thought of the Red Sea, but didn't really say anything about it or didn't talk to anything about it until all of a sudden out of nowhere I'm editing over there, and all of a sudden I hear Matt say something about the Red Sea, and it's like that's what kind of sparked me into our family discussing it and kind of thinking about this whole thing. So how did you come up with the Red Sea thing earlier, Matt?
Well, I just finished coloring it.
That was your coloring project for art today for homeschool?
Yeah.
So that's kind of wild how that all works out together. Kind of interesting though how I had that visual of the Red Sea in my mind today. Had no idea that that was part of his homeschool that he was going to be doing today. So that's kind of cool. That's what sparked the whole conversation and us thinking about that in what God called us to do with is all of a sudden Matt coming up and saying something about God parting the Red Sea. Pretty cool.
This is what it probably would have looked like. Or probably not looking like this.
Probably look like or probably not.
It probably looked like something different in this. Probably different than probably did.
I think Matt is setting up a big movie time with his buddies out here.
Dude, you're on YouTube. You're officially on YouTube.
Yay! I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
Hey, yo, bro. Oh my gosh. I want to get my Rad Kid hat on.
So you guys
Ow!
planning a movie time? What movie you guys gonna see?
How to Train Your Dragon 2. Second one.
Little Skittle, you gonna go?
This is your second time?
She says it's crazy out there. There's animals. I'm glad they're in the aquarium out there. She is glad that they are in the aquarium. Right, little Skittle?
Hunter, this is your second time on YouTube. Hunter. Second?
Grading the schoolwork, hon.
Yipper.
How you do today so far?
He did pretty good. He still needs to finish one page of math tomorrow, but he took a lot of time with his coloring today, which I'm actually really excited about because in the past he hasn't enjoyed coloring and definitely wouldn't stay in the lines, but his fine motor skills are kicking in and he's staying in the lines, and it's his choice and it's his idea to do such a good color job. So yay! So fine motor skills are really important. So I'm glad that's kicking in for him.
Sounds really fine.
It's a fine day. It does look like he rushed a little bit on his top secret adventure. He's gonna have to go back and refigure a couple of pages, but that's okay. There'll be another day for that.
Jennifer and I don't get a whole lot of date time together, so while Matt is up watching a movie with his friends in the next apartment over, we are going to be able to have a little bit of alone time here. So right now I am downloading a new episode from Travel the Road that we haven't seen yet, so looking forward to checking that out. And she's in there making us, I think she's making us some green right now, so should be fun. Checking out a new episode of Travel the Road. That's our movie for the night. So what do you think, hon? We get to spend some time together for the first time in a long time.
Yep, it'll be fun. God, do you guys ever play with one of these?
Go ahead, show them how it works. Do I get to do that to you?
No.
Making some green for us.
Yep, it's my contribution to Scott for date night. He's leaving the edit bay to hang out with me. His contribution is he just downloaded Travel the Road, an episode or so. I don't know how many episodes,
Yeah,
but
I think it's just one new one.
that we haven't seen, so that'll be cool. If you guys haven't checked out Travel the Road, really suggest it. They're a couple of young missionaries, just go out with a backpack, video camera, still camera, and most importantly with the message of Jesus Christ. And they go out where nobody else wants to go with their backpack, out to the unreached, but I mean they're really unreached, where they are living out in huts and tents and wherever out in the middle of nowhere. So it's pretty interesting, not only the beautiful landscape they get to see, but seeing how God opens doors for translators to come with them to be able to translate the message of Jesus where they go, and just the other opportunities that God opens up on their journey. So it'll be fun to see what they're doing on this one. But you can catch them on Netflix, you can catch them on TBN, and I think they do have a couple episodes on YouTube if you just want to take a gander and see what they look like.
Yeah, they have a few full episodes on YouTube, but right now during this month they also have a free episode on their website, Travel the Road too. So kind of cool.
I think you like it. So,
So you probably need the bottom to the
I need
blender.
my handy dandy tall man, so I don't have to use the
have to
stool.
go way up here to grab this thing out of here, and if I can, let's see if I can do it one-handed.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
All right, these are ready for the recycle bag if you were so inclined.
You think I'm stupid? No.
It will not go
Wouldn't
well
do
with
that.
you on date night. You want to hear it?
Fire it up. Here we go.
The journey we were about to undertake was to a place and people where time stood still.
Inside this vast jungle region here, there's small little pockets and small little settlements of Korowai that are still living in the traditional still houses.
When you receive Jesus into your life, he washes your heart clean, makes it new. If there was a person who was sick, Jesus would just lay his hand upon them and they'd be healed.
From the looks of our cats, I think it's gonna be time to finish up the vlog for today. Yeah, they're all kind of lounging around, and Matt is trying to get this one to throw up over here, but that's Matt winding down the cats, just like he's winding down. Say goodnight, Matt.
Good
Time to say
night.
goodnight.
Good night.
Say goodnight, Blackie.
I don't think Blackie
Say goodnight.
viewers, just so you know, that face that look on Blackie's face that she's making is actually Blackie's happy face. If you think it looks very
She's a happy cat.
yes, if you think it looks very, very
That's no
angry.
happy cat. She blows up toys. Alright, that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on the video, and we will see you next time. God bless you guys, and good night.